Today we are presenting our project on hydrogen production through water electrolysis. We are going to explain how to build a simple cell. We are going to use a car battery with 12 volts and 575 amperes with salt, shampoo, and 2 volts. And we are going to discuss practical applications.
In this presentation, we will cover the materials, construction, and working of our electrolytic cell, and the advantages and disadvantages.
Let's start by introducing the materials and chemicals used in this process.
For this experiment, we are going to require the next materials. One container filled with water and salt. This will be our electrolyte. We are going to use shampoo and a car battery with 12 volts and 575 amperes that is attached to 2 wires and 2 bolts that are going to be our electrodes. Advantages and disadvantages. Now let's evaluate the advantages of hydrogen production through electrolysis. Hydrogen is a clean and renewable fuel, producing only water when burned. Advantage 2. It can be stored and used for energy storage or as an alternative fuel for transportation. Advantage 3. It has the potential to reduce reliance on fossil fuels, contributing to a greener environment.
However, there are certain challenges and limitations to consider. Disadvantage 1. Electrolysis is an energy-intensive process, requiring substantial electricity input. Disadvantage 2. If the electricity used is sourced from fossil fuels, the overall process is not entirely sustainable. Disadvantage 3. Hydrogen is highly flammable and requires careful storage and handling.
Now that we have the materials, let's start with the procedure. First, we dissolve 25 grams of salt into the water. Then we add drops of shampoo to make the gas collection easier. Then, with the battery, we took 2 electrodes and we connected to the one of the positive terminal of the battery, another one to the negative one, or the anode and the cathode. Now that we have the 2 electrodes, we put it into the solution, making sure that they are separated. And now that we have all the procedure, we start seeing the hydrogen bubbles increasing.
As expected, we observed the hydrogen bubbles forming at the negative electrode, confirming the release of hydrogen gas.
To further validate this, we collected the gas and brought a lit match close to its opening.
If the gas is indeed hydrogen, we should hear a characteristic pop sound as it ignites. Let's see the results. Now that the bubbles are ready, we are going to prove if the hydrogen capture was successfully done. So, it was successfully done.
Through this experiment, we successfully demonstrated hydrogen production using a homemade electrolytic cell.
This experiment highlights the potential of hydrogen as an alternative energy source, while also showing the technical challenges involved in its large-scale adoption.
Thank you for your attention. We hope you find this presentation informative.